Now, a very common troubleshooting problem that I have when I am requested to go to people's houses to solve their mystery problems about what's going on in their aquarium, it is very often what I relate to as killer outlets. Now, see the way this outlet on this trickle filter is beautifully agitating the surface, breaking the surface agitation and giving heaps of oxygen. Now, this is what we call a perfect outlet. Here is a canister filter. The canister filter is agitating the surface, is slightly above or slightly below is fine. So once again, the outlet of the filter is agitating the surface. Once again here, that's a canister filter outlet. It's agitating the surface. This one here is a lily pipe, which is great, agitating the surface. But when you get the outlets that return back to the aquarium underneath the water, that's where you get all your problems. So here's a outlet here on this Aqua One aquarium, and you can clearly angle it up or angle it down. If you angle it up, you get good surface agitation. If you angle it down, you get none. Then here's one little internal filter, which has basically got a little outlet like that on it. If you put the spout facing down and you've got a venturi running on it, that's okay. But I hate venturis because they give micro bubbles and they make that sound that goes, which really pisses me off. So I'd rather just take the venturi off and put that spout facing up. So when the spout faces up and you agitate the surface, then the oxygen which is consumed by the filter is actually able to be replaced into the water. So here's another one. If you angle it down, you're in trouble. If you angle it up, that's absolutely what I recommend. So I'll just go and find another few. So here's another one, returning at the surface, very good surface agitation. Then if you have a canister filter along these sorts of lines, same thing again. That's the attachment there. If you angle it down, you're in trouble. If you, as recommended on the box, if you angle it up, then you're in business. Because once again, so often I go to someone's house that are having mystery problems, and the problem is just that the aquarium is running too low a dissolved oxygen level. And the reason why it's running too low a dissolved oxygen level is because the filter is sucking all the oxygen out of the water and it's not being replaced. Also, people have a perception that air stones aerate the hell out of the water. Now, it is totally true that air stones do aerate the water, but not as much as people think. Having a return from your filter or an additional pump, which is going to blow across the surface of the water and keep the surface broken, is actually far more effective than an air stone. Air stone is a much more passive means of aeration, whereas a powerful filter return or a power head is a much more active or aggressive means of aeration. As you can see here, the bubbles are sort of quite peacefully going to the top and popping, and you can see right there the surface tension of the water, all in all, is very high compared to, say, there. There's no surface tension there at all from the pump. So the pumps aerate the water a lot more than an air stone. So if you can combine them, if it's a freshwater tank, or if you can just ensure in your saltwater tank that all of your outlets face up. Your filter outlet faces up, your power heads face up, and as long as you're maximizing surface agitation. So that's good, that's bad. So low surface agitation equals low oxygen, equals low redox potential, equals a world of problem. So that's a bad. That one's bad. That one's good. So anyway, check your tank and enjoy the benefits.